Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to some, and good morning to others if you're joining us via the recording. My name is Brian Louis, and I'm just so always happy, so grateful, so excited, as I always say about everything Emery. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in metamorphosis, which means that we are in the midst of change. So many things are changing, but as things are changing, they are growing. The growing in Trinidad and Tobago, where we are right now, where we're beaming from tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the midst of moving to another level. Just earlier today, we had some brand new rank advancements that will be announced tomorrow. I'm so excited. We have some new events unfolding, a leadership event unfolding to celebrate our first anniversary here in Trinidad and Tobago. We have our first live mega BOP that's coming up very, very soon. So there's so much that we're now about to start doing. There's so much that's about to get birthed here in Emery in Trinidad and Tobago. So much. And my friends, tonight at this event, Infinite Impact, that is powered by Emery, it is my distinct pleasure to now introduce a lady that is an angel in my life. She has certainly been an angel in my family's life. We love her. And every single person that has come to know this wonderful little lady, they love her as well. Mighty Muriel, that I affectionately call her, is an educator, having lectured at university level for many years. She has served on state boards and ministries in Trinidad and Tobago for so many years. Highly, highly influential. The thing is that in our industry, she is a servant leader. I had the distinct pleasure of working with her in my very, very first company in this industry. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that she is all about service. Mighty Muriel is a wonderful, wonderful person. She's an amazing leader and trainer. Having a success in this industry, she has touched the lives of many people. What I love about Mighty Muriel is that she's so humble, she's so down to earth, she's so fair and focused on the success of everyone, that anyone that comes into contact with her, they simply love her. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to some and reintroduce to others our amazing brand new influencer, Mighty Muriel. Mighty Muriel, it's over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Louis. I appreciate that amazing introduction. I was wondering who is he speaking of? You are true represent true servant leadership yourself. I mean, I'm amazed and happy to be part of your family. I'm so happy and grateful that you're too a part of my life and Emery because of all that you bring and all that you share. And we'll talk about that later. So thank you. I want to again welcome all the guests, all of you who are here for the first, second, third, or fourth time. Welcome. This, as Mr. Louis says, is Infinite Impact powered by Emery. And on this day, Tuesdays, Thursday, we have different female leaders who share about their experiences with Emery International and, of course, its life changing products. So you may be wondering, is this the right platform? And I'm telling you, this is the right platform. And why? We have a mission. And that mission is to positively impact the lives of 10,000 women and men in 2022. You see, our platform is designed to impact and change lives. So we are making an impact through our products and, of course, our live changing events. And our Impact 10,000 event schedule consists of Mondays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Wednesdays and Saturdays. On Mondays, we have Startup and Strive. It's an amazing time for entrepreneurial training. You get personal growth, development, coaching, information, and more information about your business. And at the end, I'll share with you why this Monday coming, the first Monday in August, is going to be a major event. So stay tuned. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have our Infinite Impact, our Emery Showcase event, and where we have some product overviews, we have testimonies by our influencers, and of course, this leads to empowerment. On Wednesdays is Emery Bop. What's Bop? BOP is our business opportunity presentation event where the influencers, our leaders, share our company's vision, the product details, our compensation plan. You get a deep dive into what Emery also does. And soon, very soon, we relaunch our Saturday live events, which we call Let's Talk Business. And this is at 7 p.m. And this event is the dynamic trio of Mr. Brian Louis, who is our mentor and Emery manager, will be at this event along with Mr. Ralph Johnson, who is an executive in this business, an elite executive, and Mrs. Alicia Daniel Louis, an executive. So these are weekly scheduled events where you get to meet our leaders and capture our vision, so and you get to meet and greet our influencers. So that's those. We're talking infinite impact. Let's take a deep dive into our mission. I mentioned our mission is to impact 10,000. Let's take a deep dive. You see, our mission is to create happiness for ourselves and our family. We achieve this with healthy products, financial freedom, with continuous personal growth and development, and by giving back to society. We have been in existence since 2016, and we have corporate and virtual distribution centers in 33 countries. And talk about our corporate leadership. We have in the middle, you see Mr. Lau Chong Wan. He's the chairman and CEO. This gentleman has an LLB from Brunel in the UK. On his right, your left, Mr. Tam Kam Fu is the president of Southeast Asia. And you have Mr. Yap Yen, president of Emiri International. Though this gentleman have the LLB, two gentlemen, the LLB, Mr. The CEO, and Mr. Yap Yen, and Mr. Kam Fu has an MBA, and they have tremendous business experience, academic empowerment, business experience, and combined, they have 100 years. Now, this is not just three gentlemen come together for business. These gentlemen have history. They actually, Mr. Chong Wan and YN, they did their LLB around the same time at Brunel. And they are friends, collaborators, mentors for each other for a very long time. So this, because of that partnership, that collaboration, this leadership is built to last. How are we impacting lives? We impact lives physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially. Let's talk about how we impact life physically. We do so with our award-winning natural products. And these products are for men and women. But let's just talk about women first. Happy life, happy wife. The and let's talk about hormonal imbalance because that's one of those major things that impact women. So some of the signs and symptoms, and let me tell you, hormonal imbalance is not for just women in their golden years. Hormonal imbalance can happen once you hit puberty. And these are some of the symptoms like anxiety, acne, blemished skin, depression, fog, fog thought, foggy thinking. You gain weight, especially you have in your midsection, truncal obesity. You have fatigue, tired doing anything. People get hot flashes, especially during their menstrual cycle. There's vaginal dryness, food cravings, of course, irregular period, and low sex drive, breast tenderness. You have night sweats, headaches, irritability, and mood swings. People go to bed in the night with one person and get up in the next morning with another person because of the mood swings. You have gastrointestinal problems, difficulty sleeping, and of course, increased susceptibility to infection. Enter vagine. Now, vagine is the flagship product for the company. Actually, it's a state of the art product and it's patented. It's natural and it's paraben free, it's dye free, etc. So, what is vagine? It's a feminine, refreshing, intimate gel, and it enables every single woman to experience natural cleanliness and comfort in their most intimate parts. So, Vagine has natural plant essential oils from ylang ylang, so it keeps you refreshed all day, flaunting that natural fragrance from inside out. Pamper yourself, be a blissful woman. Many of our influencers refer to it as spa treatment for the VJJ, and I certainly enjoy that spa treatment. We have spa days for many things. So you have a VJJ spa treatment. Now, what does Vagine Feminine Intimate Gel take care of? Feminine discharge. And not the ordinary feminine discharge, but unexpected, intimate itching, unwanted malodor, candidiasis, bacterial infections, human papilloma virus. Now, there are about 90 strains of this virus, I think 88 to be exact. And if left untreated, this could lead to cervical cancer. And so it's important, and Vagine takes care of that. Menstrual cramps, irregular menstrual cycle, low libido in women, vaginal elasticity, intimate dryness. It improves sex and intimacy. It improves fertility, polycystic ovary syndrome and symptoms, endometriosis. It relaxes the state of emotion. And as a result, it improves bonding. Full disclosure, I'm a single woman, so the spa treatment for my vajayjay is the best that I can share with you. The intimate areas and those things, we have many influencers who will share with you. And I want to introduce the influencer who will share her testimonial. And this is Mrs. Alicia Louis, who will give you her testimonial on what Vagine has done for her.
Hi everybody, my name is Alicia Daniel and I'm a proud member of Emory International. For the past 10 years, I've been having some terrible issues with my hormones. It went haywire, and that's something I never really wanted to talk about because I've been told as a woman, as you get older, this is normal. The PMS was horrible, from the bloating, from cramping, blood clotting. This was scary. Headaches, breast tenderness, fatigue, food cravings. All of these things had me feeling terrible. I was very moody and I was very anxious. And recently, I've been having some unusual discharge, and that's because of antibiotics I took for a dental issue. And this was not cool at all. I was feeling very insecure about myself, low self-confidence. I was worried about my health overall because my mother died from cervical cancer, and other reproductive issues. And what was even worse, I didn't even want to be intimate with my partner. I would make all sorts of excuses because I was feeling very embarrassed. I just wasn't feeling right overall. I wanted a solution, I wanted help, but the thing is, I wanted something that's natural and that's safe to use. And then I was introduced to Emery International, a company that provides all natural health and wellness products. And they have as one of its flagship products, Vagine. Let me tell you, after using this product for 2 weeks, the first thing that went back to normal was my pH. That unusual discharge that I got because of using antibiotics went away. I was feeling fresh, clean, and I was smelling good. I wasn't embarrassed anymore at all. I also started using with Vagine this other natural supplement for female hormones, Femtima. After using this for 1 month, my mood started to get a little better. I still had a bit of cramping, but after the second month, when my hormones was back in check, let me tell you, no PMS issues. I didn't even notice that it was coming. I felt like I was in my 20s again. No headaches, no cramping, no blood clotting. My period was very light and very nice. Fatigue, I didn't have it. I was really back to normal. No more breast tenderness. And the thing about it, I was in a better mood. I was less anxious. This had me feeling really exciting because I know now I have this solution in my hand. I was not feeling embarrassed anymore. As a matter of fact, I had much more desire for intimacy with my partner, and that had him very exciting. So this was really good. Now I don't have to suffer in silence anymore from the distress of imbalance of my hormones. I'm so much more in a better place thanks to Emery.
Wow, amazing. And let me give you some further insights on women health. Women's reproductive system is very complex. And of course, the female sex hormone plays a vital role in maintaining women's health, in maintaining balance. So the ovaries and the adrenal glands are the main producers of sex hormones, which are estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So we have a product called Femtima. And what the Femtima does is that it maintains a healthy female reproductive system and it balances the female sex hormone. One of our influencers calls it vitamin for the female reproductive system. So what it does, it helps to tighten and lubricate the most intimate area. It enhances sexual function and libido. It facilitates conception and childbirth and regulates the menstrual cycle. And of course, it alleviates menopausal symptoms. So it's a natural anti-aging product for the modern day woman. And I want you to hear from another one of our influencers with her testimony on Femtima and what it has done for her. We're listening to Mrs. Charlene. So, Charlene, take it away.
Hi everyone. I am here to tell you all about a product called Femtima. Now, I would like to say it's a reproductive vitamin for women. Now, being a dietitian again, it's very important that we nourish our bodies with the correct nutrients. And in studying, I've recognized that the 3 hormones that we have in our body, the estrogen, the progesterone, and the testosterone, are present in certain amounts in our body. And they balance each other off on a daily basis when we are going about our daily duties. However, as we age and as we go through different life cycles and stages of our life cycle, and as we go through different stages, we find that we may be a bit more moody. Our period may be heavy, it may not come at all. We may have all these issues where we are very tired, we are very hot, we have a lot of menopausal symptoms. And Femtima has been designed to assist the woman in all of the stages that she may go through to help her to balance her hormones properly so that we avoid getting all of these menopausal symptoms. Femtima has worked excellent in my life. One of the main problems I had was mood swings. You all could ask my husband about that. Sometimes when I behave in what I consider a normal way, he'd be like, "It's that time of the month, your period coming," and it used to really annoy me. However, since I've been taking Femtima, I feel better. I feel the same every day. My hormones are balanced well. I don't have the mood swings. I don't have any hot flushes. I don't have any problems at all in terms of my reproductive organs. I am able to function well. I'm always in the mood thanks to Virgin and Femtima. So Femtima is really a female reproductive vitamin that I think every female should use. It's natural, so you don't have to worry about it being interacting with your medications if you're diabetic, hypertensive, whatever it is. Femtima actually works at a natural point of view. It's natural. I mean, they use natural herbs in it, and we are able to use it and really feel better, avoiding all of the menopausal symptoms, avoiding all of the mood swings, and really being the type of woman who would have energy and be able to really conduct all we have to do to the best of our ability. So Femtima is a product I believe that each woman should use.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. That was fantastic. We also have a feminine napkin called Orfair. Orfair is free of dye. It has 9 layers of protection. It's also breathable, worry-free, and comfortable. When you have this Orfair, you don't even realize that you have it on, and it has super absorption. It also has a functional chip which improves blood circulation. So therefore, your cycle is your period that pain is minimized. A word to the wise: this Orfair may soon come out of your back office, so make sure that you'll stock up on this Orfair. Adwell. Adwell is really additional to wellness. Adwell is a plant-based natural supplement that breaks down the food efficiently, and it speeds up the digestion and therefore improves intestinal health. You see, Adwell consists of pawpaw, papaya, and also pineapple. So it has papain and bromelain, and the enzymes from these helps to clean the gut and increases metabolism. Remember, Hippocrates, that ancient Greek physician, he was attributed to saying that all diseases start in the gut. So there was some truth in it, because once you eat, once things go in your gut, there are some issues that can arise. And we could go into the details of what causes of what are the outcomes. But just note that Adwell is an amazing supplement. I have something called Meniere's disease. It's because of I'm into extreme sports. I dive, I deep sea dive, and I would have had something damage my inner ear, and as a result, I get from time to time issues that cause imbalances, and what happens is that I get nausea, when I get my vertigo, and vertigo gives you that unbalance, but in addition to it, serious nausea and vomiting. And the last time I had it some time ago, I thought, let me try the Adwell. And I still had my imbalance, but I did not have the nausea because that was part of the gut. So let's hear from another major influencer, Ms. Mona Jones, who has an amazing testimony with Adwell.
Pleasant good day to all. And for those of you that doesn't know me, my name is Mona Edwards Jones, and I am very excited to share my Adwell experience with you. Why am I so excited? I am excited because I am part of a company called Emery International. And Emery International is a company that doesn't just allow you the opportunity to become financially free, it also allows you the opportunity to use their products, and the products are all natural and safe products. And one of the products that I'm going to speak to you about today is called Adwell. You see, Adwell is a product that is used for the gut. It has plant-based enzymes that break efficiently. And why Adwell is life-changing for me? Because before I started using the Adwell, I started experiencing a lot of abnormalities in my or with my digestive system. And the abnormalities were heartburn, chest pains, acid reflux, bloatiness, inconsistent bowel movement, and worst of all, when I realized I was passing blood in my stool. I actually wanted to give up on life. So, after those experiences, I remember crying out to God. And about a day after crying out to God, He sent His angel, Mr. Ralph Johnson. God bless his soul. God bless Mr. Ralph Johnson for coming to me and sharing with me this Emery opportunity. And that is where I saw the Adwell. But before I started taking the Adwell, I did a full body scan. And the full body scan, the results was very heartbreaking because it showed that my digestive system, my large intestine, my endocrine system, my cholesterol was very high, from 80% and over. It also showed that I had a dysfunction in my urinary tract and I had a colon dysfunction. They were all 80% and over, and that was very bad because in a body scan, the result should be 50% and under. Then I started taking the Adwell. After taking one sachet of Adwell, well, I took one sachet before bed, and then I took one sachet in the morning before breakfast. After taking the Adwell, that day, my bowel movements was 5. I went to the toilet 5 times. The second day, I went to the toilet 3 times. And on the third day, I went 1 time. And from then, June of 2021 to now, my bowel movement came back to normal. I will go once or twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, but normal. No griping or no discomfort, you just have a comfortable bowel movement. After the third day, I realized, wait, I was not experiencing no heartburn, no chest pain, no acid reflux, no bloatiness, and my bowel movements, like I shared, was back to normal. And I never saw any blood in my stool from then to now. the Adwell became part of my life, obviously. Right? So you all can understand why I said the Adwell was life-changing for me. It was like a divine intervention. So for the month or 2 weeks, I continued taking the Adwell, 1 per day, and 1 at night and 1 in the morning for 2 weeks. And then the other 2 weeks, I just use 1 sometimes at night, or then sometimes I'll take 1 in the morning. But Adwell is always remain on my bedside, and I use it every day because now it's part of my life, because it definitely it definitely and miraculously worked for and with me. It also helped me to maintain my diet, maintain that weight. Normally, I have a weight that you go up, you go down, fluctuating more up than down. Now it really helped with that weight loss as long as I continue exercising and thing. So I keep that weight at a level. So the Adwell, after the month, 3 months, when I checked, I said, you know what, I should go back and do a full body scan, which I did. And I went and I did the full body scan, and all the results, all the large intestine, the colon, the endocrine system, my cholesterol, everything that was reading 80% to 100%, now we're reading 40% and as low as 17%. And I tell you, Adwell was really life-changing for me. So, try the Adwell. As long as you intake food, Adwell should become part of your daily life. And that is my amazing experience, and it can be yours also.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Charlene Johnson, for sharing. So, men, you have not been left out. You can use the other products like the product Mrs. Johnson just spoke of, our Adwell, and you have Alihat. So Alihat is made purely of natural extract and increases the production of testosterone. You see, Alihat is from Tongkat Ali, and Tongkat Ali from one of the rainforests in Malaysia. In fact, from a place called Tongkat Ali. And we know the efficacy of Tonkat Ali. So Ali had improved sexual health and libido. It really also increases erection time. It improves strength and muscles and supports physical activity. So it stimulates weight loss. It also prevents osteoporosis and it boosts the immune system. So Alihat is a natural testosterone booster. So let me introduce to you the Alihat Czar, Mr. Ralph Johnson, with his amazing testimony on Alihat.
Hi, good day. My name is Ralph Johnson, and I want to speak to you all today about my favorite product, Ali Hat. This is a product when I first heard about it, and my wife and I we spoke, and she said, "You don't need that." But then we saw that it helps with the prostrate, it helps with mental clarity, and it helps with vigor. So what I did is I convinced her that I needed to use it also. She said, yes, you can use it, but don't use it as recommended, which is 2 capsules per day. She said just use 1 capsule per day. And gentlemen, I must tell you, in using 1 capsule a day, what happened with me is, remember the years when we were teenagers and we had to sleep on our backs? It started happening to me again. So this is something that I will stand by. This product really works. And anyone out there who wants to see if it works, you just try it. You're gonna like it. This is something that I stand by, and I can tell you it really works. Thank you so much.
With that energy, you know it works. You know it works. And let's talk flexes. Flex is another product that both men and women can use. It is the solution. You see, this product came about at the time of the pandemic. You had a lot of people who were home, sitting in a particular space with their necks on the television, getting different pains, etc., or the laptop, the computer, etc. And the company, in its wisdom, decided to introduce this product. So Flexes is a solution for all joint and bone problems. It reduces joint pain, it improves numbness and stiffness, it strengthens and improves flexibility. It prevents osteoarthritis and osteoporosis, and it improves bone density because it contains minerals for bone health. So it contains turmeric, boswellia, the, and the extract of those, and piperin, which is from black pepper. And when you combine these, it increases the efficacy by up to 2,000%. And it's scientifically proven to regenerate the cartilage or the joint. So I love flexes. And flexes for me, yes, I am active. I am, as I indicated, I'm into extreme sports, diving, I water, surf, ski, whatever. But, as you descend into the golden years, everything, as much as your health is optimal, some things don't always work well. And because I have what's called spinal stenosis, and that has caused my sciatica a problem, it has caused numbness. I don't walk as well as I can. I have a little limp, and therefore sometimes there's stiffness. And I liked hiking, and I stayed away from it for a while. The water is easy. You go in the water and it doesn't matter. But when after the first 2 weeks of taking flexes, I was able to go on a hike and hike up a repo and stayed the distance, did well. The only casualty for that hike was my shoes. My shoes didn't make it, but I didn't. In addition, I like to, I hate to clean, but when I clean, it's everything. So at the end of it, I have a little back problem. And I don't like to take, meds, but sometimes I'll have to take something, a muscle relaxer. However, when that happened within recent times, I've used the flexes, no issue. But now my number one thing, and it's simple for you all, but for me it was a major thing. I go to church, and when I go to church, I like the idea of kneeling at the most appropriate time. And I can't, I don't, because of fear that I'll embarrass myself in either going down or getting up. Since using the flexes for the whole month of June, I have been kneeling down famously and happily. But listen to me, I want to introduce you to an influencer, Mrs. Jennifer Millington, with an amazing story of flexes. So let's listen to this.
Hello everyone, it's story time and I am here to tell you about my flexes story. You see, as a child growing up, I always had back pains. Throughout my entire life, I have been having really bad back pains. At 17, I was diagnosed with chronic scoliosis because I had two bends in my spine, one at the top and one at the lower spine level. So that was the root cause of my back pains. Fast forward to 6 years ago, one morning I woke up and I was literally paralyzed from the neck down. I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. The only thing I could have done was speak. And I called my husband and I told him, babe, I cannot move. And he had to literally flip me over, come and flip me over. I couldn't move and I was in so much pain. I was scared, I was panicking, I didn't know what to do. So happened we got an emergency appointment with a therapist. When she heard when she heard how severe the pains were and because of the fact that I couldn't move, she decided to fit me in. She canceled one of her appointments and she fit me in. Mind you, this is the first time this person was seeing me. And I sat there on the table taking that massage for 4 hours straight, and that helped me. Since then, I have been taking massages for this back pain every weekend for 6 years now as a rule. And when I joined Emory, I saw a lot of results from the other products that I was using. So fast forward to October last year, 2021, an announcement was made that they were going to launch a product, and it was related to joint and bone health. And I was so excited, I started to cry. I was so excited, I started to cry. And I had my order in. I was ready to go put in my order. And I had my order in. When we were allowed to place the orders, I had my order in, my 4 box was in. And since I started taking flexes, I don't have any pains. My husband don't have to rub my back every morning so that I can be able to get off the bed. And I have no back pains, none whatsoever. I don't have to visit my therapist every week. My therapist has not seen me since October, and that's all thanks to Flexes. This product saved me from all those pains. And I just want to say thank you to Emory, thank you to Emory International and their researchers for coming up with this amazing product and putting it out there to our members, because it has helped me tremendously. And I just want to say to anybody who is having any joint and bone issue, please, please get yourself some of these flexes. It really works and it helps, and I want you to be saved from pains, and I want to be able to hear your story one day soon. Take
That
care.
is fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Millington. So let's talk another product, Hush Me. In fact, this shouldn't be Hush Me, but Speak Loud of Me, because Hush Me Skincare uses a patented formulation combined with medical research and development. So the company stringently select plant extracts and natural essential oils to replace chemically produced fragrances and provide skin with natural fragrances. So, from the perspective of medical science and skin structure, Hush Me is the most complete skincare set. Now, I just ordered my Hush Me, so I will soon be able to share with you, maybe in a month or two, the effects of the Hush Me on me. But I don't have a video, but you saw her before, Mrs. Mona Jones, and of course, Miss Millington, who are devout users of Hush Me. And, Mona had said that she didn't even realize, people were saying, "What's happened? How are you looking so good?" Hush Me is great. I understand this may soon be moving, so make sure you get your Hush Me as I did. And it will no longer be Hush Me, but Speak Loud about me. So, if you want to learn more and get some more details of these amazing products, you can visit our website, waytowellness.us, or Emory Growth University. Just take a screenshot of this and go through, take a deep dive, look, get some information. So you may be asking, okay, Muriel, yep, those products sounds excellent. How do I get those products? What do I do? How do I get those products? We have 3 membership plans just for you. We have startup, which is, you purchase a starter pack for 125 US. It's like putting your toe in the water. So you get a sample of some things, and I'll share with you. You also have a customer member where you can purchase a combo, with the products that, spoke to you. And that's just you also, it's to be a platform influencer, where you can share your story and you can help us build this platform by inviting other men and women to join us in our mission to impact 10,000 lives. So the put your toes in the water pack, which is the startup membership pack, has some combinations. You can get one of three. You have the Ultimate Restoration Pack, which has 3 tubes of the Vagine and a bottle of the Femtima. You can get a booster pack, which consists of 8 sachets of Adwell, a bottle of Ali Heart, and of course a sachet of flexes. Or there's the wellness pack where you can 8 sachets, 6 sachets of flexes, and 2 tubes of gin. So customers enjoy Emery products from the Virgin, the Offair, Femtima, and Ali Heart, Adwell, Flexes, and Hushme, and more. There are more to come. So I said we were impacting lives emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. So, how are we impacting lives financially? We just saw how the products can impact lives, and I know you would agree with me that they can impact lives financially. And how it is with the financial impact is with our mission in building a community. Yes, look at this slide. You see, our vision is to create a community that benefits financially from our platform and the income generated by expansion in Trinidad and Tobago and the US, Canada, South America, and the Caribbean. And that's because of the timing. You see, generally, companies start in one of those big countries and then come here and we and take from our people here. Trinidad is the gateway, and this has all come in place because of the esteemed leadership of Mr. Brian Louis. I know you lost me for a while there, so I apologize. Let's get this back on. Let's get this show back on the road because we have a mission to accomplish, and I want to share this with you. So, as I said, the vision is to impact these people from here, from Trinidad to the rest of the Western Hemisphere. And think about community. Think about the major, the impact of that. Because if you consider even 10% of those persons from here, when Ghana was made the gateway for the African continent, there are people who start, when people in Trinidad start here because Ghana was ahead, there are people in Ghana who benefit. So nobody in North America or Canada or South America or Caribbean region is yet to get information and start this journey. So you can imagine the impact, the financial impact right here in Trinidad and Tobago when that happens. And one more kicker to that. You know that about 60% of the population in this region consists of people of African descent, Indian descent, and are Hispanics. And this community suffers, 60% of this community suffers from diabetes, from digestive issues, from many of those life threatening things, and many areas that you see that we have spoken about. So tell me, which of our products do you think will help somebody with any of those cancer, diabetes, hypertension, digestive issues? You understand the potential that we have here. So let's move along. So, yes, the products, the products is in it for you. But you may ask, okay, what else is in it for me, what else is there? You have You earn financial rewards by becoming an influencer. You enjoy products and bonuses paid by Emery as
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe Mighty Muriel is having some internet trouble, but we thank you for being with us. Oh my goodness, Mighty Muriel, you're doing such an amazing job. Let's wait for 1 minute until she jumps back in. There she is. Welcome back, Mighty Muriel. Go ahead and unmute. You're doing amazing. Go right ahead.
this internet is not going to stop me, So we keep going. We have a mission and a vision, and we're going to share it. This internet is not going to keep us back from sharing. So, as I was saying before, we have a number of rewards and bonuses. We have travel reward with elite at the level of elite manager. You get 1,120 US dollars for your exclusive travel. As a one-star director, you get 2,080 US dollars. All right. I was talking about the guaranteed income. I'll get into back into the traveler, but I want you to know this. This guaranteed income is important. And if my internet drops again, don't go, I'm still here. Because you have team, elite, and promotional bonuses. And at each level, pre-associate, associate, executive, manager, you are guaranteed income. Whether you do it in 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, 5 years, by the time you reach the level of director, you will have made a guarantee 54,425 US dollars. And of course, you have your travel reward I spoke of, you have your car reward. Your car reward incentives, of course, becoming an influencer at the director level. You get 17,500 for the purchase of a brand new car, US dollars. As a three-star director, 35,000 for the purchase of a car. And you could take the cash. You could say, well, I'm a car director, it's still good. I will take the cash, the company will give it to you. And now, think about this. The rank of Diamond Ambassador, you get a penthouse in Malaysia with 300,000 US dollars and a My Malaysia second home visa, multiple entry for up to 10 years. If you figure, well, I want a house somewhere else and not Malaysia, you can get the cash for 150,000. But hear this, this could be a vacation home. This could be a home that you lease, that you rent, that you can earn extra income from. What you see here is that Emery, apart from cash that you will use for your lifestyle, you have something tangible. You could get, you look in your passport and you see you've traveled. Check. $10,000. And therefore you can become an influencer. How do you become an influencer? There are two entry points. You have a gold or a classic, that's a pre-associate for 215 US dollars, and you can enjoy 4 boxes of now. I want to let you know there's no registration fee. What you pay for are pure, unadulterated products. You get 4 boxes of a gene or one of our combos. You enjoy a 10% repurchase lifetime discount. At the platinum, the agency level, the entrepreneurial level, you get, or it's we call it the associate. At 1,035 US, you can get 20 boxes of a gene, or you can make up your own combo. You want the flexes, or you want whichever you want. There's nothing to hold you back from determining which product you want for yourself. And of course, you have a 30% repurchase discount whenever you purchase your product. And let me tell you the key thing about this product. So the 215 is like $1,460, and the 1,035 is 7,015 TT dollars. You get this at your doorstep. So this includes shipping from Malaysia to your doorstep with FedEx. When you reach, of course, you just have to pay the whatever custom and duty at the port. And you will pay it when they bring your box home, etc. Amazing. So yes, I hear you saying, yeah, okay, Muriel, sounds great, but what makes you all different? So what makes us different? We are a community that cares. This is not just about my team and your team. We are collaborated, team generated community that work instant payment. Something happens, you get something part of your team, you get immediately instant payment. There's no monthly volume targets. There's no flushing of income. There's no compulsory monthly repurchase. Yay! No complicated payment system. You have cash, car, travel, penthouse rewards, and fundamentally, leadership you can trust. You see, I shared with you the corporate leaders, but we have here the likes of Mr. Ralph Johnson and our supreme leader here. Everybody respects, admires Brian Louis. He always listens. He always have, when Brian is dealing with you, you will think you are the only person that he has in his team because he gives you his entire attention. He is always there, always available, always ready, always willing, always sharing, always stretching you. So leadership you can trust. So I shared with you how we impact lives emotionally, physically, and of course, financially. And we impact life emotionally, spiritually, and mentally with our platform and message. Because you see, in this journey that we have in life, we make money, we get good products, but sometimes there are things that affect us emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And you would could connect with any one of our influencers whose story resonates with you. Let me share with you my message, why I joined Emory and why I believe you should also. You see, let me just give you a quick part of this journey. I know we are 9 and I want us to finish in about next couple of minutes. So I know, love, and have been friends with Mr. Louis and know Mr. Louis since he was an altar boy. His mom was my principal in school. We have a big history. I go by Mr. Louis and his mom every Sunday for service reasons, every Sunday. So I knew when he was going to Nigeria that first time when the company asked him to come across and train its leaders. And when he came back, he shared with me about Emory. And I said, okay, I was not in that zone to be part of it. I said, go, Brian, go. Whenever he did something, he would share with me, go, Brian, go. I wasn't going with him. Go, Brian, go. He did something, go, Brian, go. Yeah, excellent. But one day he said to me, Muriel, I'm having a launch. And as family, I want you to be there. I would like you to be there. It wasn't for me to get started. It was just for me to go and support Brian. And I did. And at the end of the meeting, I'll tell you, I walked at him and I said, Brian, why didn't you not take that umbrella from the corner of your house and hit me on the head to wake me up? My eyes were wide shut. Why didn't you, he would make tea for me every Sunday morning. Why didn't you spill one of those cup of tea in my face and make me wake up? Because what I saw was Trinidad, the gateway to the Western Hemisphere. I saw no monthly order. I saw a structure different from what I'd seen before. And what I saw was these amazing influencers, some of whom I shared with you tonight. They were special, but ordinary special people. They were not fancy speakers. They were not people who were in anything. They were people who were convicted, who were authentic, who spoke from their heart, who were empowered by the products. And when I saw that and I heard them and I heard the stories, I thought, wait a minute, it would be selfish of me not to get started in this business and share this with other people who I know are going through those problems. When I saw those ladies come up there and share from their heart, and Mr. Johnson and Mr. Louis, there was no reason for me not to get started in this business because I saw that I could empower and help and impact the lives of people with these products. And I too can benefit from any health that would certainly add to whatever I was doing. So that's it. So let me tell you for yourself, you have a platform where people share, where you have a community, where you can help others. If you think, well, I'm fine, I don't need this, it will be you have to think not selfishly, but think of everybody here. If anybody here doesn't know a woman, anybody here does know a man? Anybody here does not eat? Raise your hand. Because we all know men, women, and people who have these issues, and we see that from a natural perspective, they can be helped. And that's why you can do it. And apart from that, you may have your story to share, your life changing story that could help one person. And if you help one person in the world, you would have done God's work. So that's my story. Now, let me just quickly um, share with you um, a, a couple other issues. What's your why? They say if your why doesn't make you cry, you don't have a big enough why. So you need to have a dream, a why. What is your why? You want to get married or help a loved one with their wedding plan? You have children or a child to send to school and you need to do that? You want to travel like me? Do you want to just have money that you can, anything happens, whether somebody's ill or whatever, you can help? Do you want to spend time with your loved one? Do you want to build a community? Do you just want to be happy? Do you want to just spend time with your family? Then this is the platform for you. We can do this. So what you do, identify other women who belong in this platform, invite them to one of our life-changing events, introduce them to one of our powerful influencers. And we have here Miss Jennifer Millington, who you saw, Mrs. Alicia Daniel Louis, who you saw, Mrs. Charlene Johnson, who you saw, Miss Onuka Couture, amazing presenter. We have Miss Donna Sam Lassing, amazing influencer. Mona Edwards Jones, who you saw, and we have Caroline Daniel from Tobago, amazing. And of course, delightful Mrs. Marian Calendar. And we also have Lucia London, and your humble servant. So we will be introduced to these people to help you. So see, let me tell you, people, when women support each other, incredible things can happen. So come and support each other on this platform. Remember at the beginning, I told you I have something special to share with you about Monday coming, the 1st of August at 8 p.m. This is Mr. Smooth Papa Kwamina, a marriage counselor and sex coach from Ghana. The theme is is remain youthful even while you age, and it's open to any guest. You invite anybody to come and hear. He has an amazing story of use of a gene and his product. It's Monday. Mark it in your calendar, the first at 8 p.m. My name is Muriel Lezama. It was a pleasure sharing with you. Let's go. Let's come out and impact 10,000 lives. Let's transform lives. Let's affect change. Thank you.